Welcome back to K&L Farms. I'm Ken. I hope this video finds you well. And I was just going to show you a continuation of working on the woodshed, or excuse me, the wood shop a little bit more. And at our age, we think light is very important. So I'm going to just try and install a couple lights, and I'll leave these lights attached down in the description if you'd like to go take a look. But the reason that we choose these ones is one, they're fairly simple. I think they're fairly affordable, and the other thing is, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, plug in, which I'll unlink here in just a little bit. Plug in, this goes to a receptacle, and then you can link them together. Take the other light, plug it in, so you can have basically a daisy chain of lights out of one receptacle. So let's get them up there and try and get them mounted a little bit. I need to add 2 more to the wood shop area so we can actually see what we're doing. I just get a mag drill, and let me get that open so I can illustrate that a little bit. I get a battery operated drill. Get the container open, and then I'm looking for a fastener that we use. Now the other thing is, all the receptacles in our ceiling are linked through a switch, except for when I built the shop or the garage. There's 2, maybe 3 receptacles that are on all the time, and the purpose for that was for the garage door opener. So we don't have the garage door openers on a switch leg. Just I think there's 4 receptacles up in the ceiling that are for the lights. And right now currently we have 4 lights, 2 in the wood shop, and we have 5 lights, and 3 on the remaining portion of the garage. I'm trying to add 2 just for the wood shop area. And I take these right here. They come in a pack of 2, and then there's some chains hang down from the ceiling, and we go total length in the chain. That way, that gets the light. It's a 10-foot ceiling, gets the light down as far as we can actually get it. We actually could come down another, maybe a foot or so, and get more light down in our work area, because they're still about, I'd say they're almost 8 foot tall. 10-foot ceiling, chain total length. It might be 2 foot of chain. Doesn't look like quite that far though. So let's say 8'6", something above 8 feet. So I've tried to take these little fasteners and put them in the OSB in the ceiling. Our ceiling OSB is 7/16, and I haven't been able to. So I'm going to take these 2, and I'll just take this drill. I drill a pilot hole in there so I can get it started. And we want 1 light to go vertical and 1 light to go horizontal. I'll try and do the horizontal first, and then I'll try and show you how I link them together. Okay, so we're just trying to see a receptacle right there. I'm going to plug in the new 2 into that plug-in, and we want this one to go with the length of the wood shop. So I just try and drill them within 4 feet of that, because that's what the pigtail is. And I try and go about 4 feet apart. That's the width of the light. So put a pilot hole right here, just like that. Take this fastener, and sometimes it's difficult to find out where you just drilled at, but take this fastener, and I run the threads all the way up. And then try and go approximately 4 feet on the same line. I'm going to have to move my ladder just a little bit. Okay, so I got a fastener right there. I'm going to put a fastener over here. I got to move the ladder again. Okay, so let's try her out right here. Poke that through. See if I can find that hole I just drilled. Okay, so I've changed my mind, and I'm going to try and put it in that. There's a plug-in right there, but let's put these fasteners on, remembering that we go full length on the chain. Now you don't have to, but we find it beneficial to get the light down as close as we can to ourselves, down to the work area. And they just clip on through here like this. Like that, and then I pull them back like this, and I want the plug in to be closer to the camera. So I'm going to hook this one over on here, go to the far end of the chain, see if you can find that eyepiece, and set it like that. Feed this through the chain. There we go. Got one. Okay, like that is what you're trying to do. And then bring this up all the way to the end of the chain. And hook it on that. Okay. Then this plug is going to go into that receptacle, or actually into that extension cord I have over there. And I'll move the ladder and plug that in and see if it works. Untangle this cord a little bit. Okay, now reach up in there and get that plug-in out of there. Get it plugged in good. And turn it on. Okay, there's one down, one to go. Okay, so we want this one to go this direction. And I use this just for alignment kinda. And I know I need it 4 feet from the end of that one. So let's put a hole right here at the O and put a deal in, and then there's another O over here. It's kind of how I keep track of where it's at. So we need a hole right here. That way I can find the screws. Thread that in that pilot hole and go all the way through the threads. So one, they hang about the right depth, and two, they're fairly well secured. Okay, about 4 feet apart, there's an O right here. Okay. Like that. Now I just got to move the ladder over enough to plug it in. Let's turn this one on before we get down, because the last one was off. That way we won't have to move the ladder again.
This should plug into the end of this. Like that. Now it also comes with a zip tie. You can zip tie that cord together if you want to. Okay, that gives you an idea how easy installing lights are in your wood shop. And remember, I'll link a couple of them down in the description if you'd like to go take a look.